depending on how many set of data that we pass. So because these steps are same, why do I need to repeat them again and again? I can just fit different set of data and it will give me different results, and I just need to capture those results. So this is optimization. So now if I have to change it, कल के दिन फिर मेरा ID change होगा, so now I will have to go and change it at only one place and not 20 places. So these all things are important. So industry में सिर्फ simply वो script एक एक step लिखना is not the practice. It is good to start, but you need to know how to optimize everything, how to reduce your work.
Regression testing, we are doing automation for regression testing.
Right. The next question is what to automate. So you must have simply automated all test cases.
No, there are selected tests.
Selected test cases, right? So you need to select test cases which you need to automate. So automation is basically used on applications which are stable, which are not ever changing. Otherwise, आज मैंने automate किया, कल के दिन application change होगा तो again I will have to go and modify it. Again I will have to go and modify it. So instead, I can choose test cases which are important from the business perspective as well as they are not changing. They will change at some point of the time, but not frequently. So I need to select only those test cases. I will automate only those test cases. So normally automation is used for regression. You understand what is regression?
So when to fix data, when to fix the code we are doing regression.
So regression is
Multiple time test.
you analyze impact of one change on the entire application. So आपका कार है and in that car you have changed one critical functionality. For example, engine में कुछ तो change किया. So engine is heart of your car. Engine में कुछ change किया. So then you need to test the entire car, whether it is performing well, brakes लग रहे हैं नहीं. So you have not changed anything in the brakes, but still you will test brakes. Still you will test the acceleration. Still you will test the steering part of it. So change is it at one place, but you are analyzing impact of it at every. That is regression. So basically because you will have to do it every time something is changed in the engine, that's why you automate it. So probably regression takes somewhere around 6-7 hours for 2 people to do it in a medium size application. So to avoid those 6 to 7 hours for 2 people, you automate it and you run it through a machine. It will automatically run it and give you a result.
In my organization, manual testing, we are doing manual also, and that testing we are doing automation also.
What's the point then? Automatic.
I don't know. I'm working technical, so what is that? Regression also we are doing automation, but we are doing for manual, we are doing automation.
Okay. So there are also ways. So there are some functionalities which you cannot automate, or that functionality is automation. Automating it will take more time than doing it manually. Example, we all are familiar with Flipkart, right? On Flipkart, I search a mobile. I will get list of mobiles. 100 on one page, search results, 100. I have a criteria of selecting a mobile. So my criteria is my budget should be between this and this. Color of the mobile should be this. It should have 4 GB RAM. It should have this much memory. It should have this much screen size. Okay. And out of those 100 products, a mobile satisfying my criteria is at 99 position. You got this scenario? So if I have to select it manually, what I will have to do? I will have to just scroll, see the price, see color, size, some match करता है, everything is displayed there, and I will select that product. Right? I will select that product. Imagine doing it through automation. You will have to go and select the first product, take its price, take its size, memory and all those things. Compare it with your criteria. If it matches, then select that product. Otherwise, go to next product. Do all these same steps again. Yeah, no problem. आराम से नो हरी ठीक है ना इट इज अर्जेंट नो प्रॉब्लम
हाँ मित्र नक्कल को करो हाँ मित्र
हाँ नो प्रॉब्लम So second product, again I will have to see it, compare it, match किया तो take it, otherwise go to next. I will go on doing this till 99 product. फिर जाके मुझे 100 product जो आएगा, it will match my criteria. Is it easy to automate this? Imagine. और कल के दिन उस 100 product में से 5 product निकल गए, 95 products ही रहा. It will my test case will start failing. और कुछ और चेंज हो गया. So these things can be done manually much faster than automation. So that's when you need to understand what I need to automate and what I don't need to automate. So probably in regression, you can automate few flows which are quite simple to automate and it will always run properly, or it will be less in terms of maintenance. It will require less time. However, there will be test cases or there will be scenarios which will be more effective in terms of manually executing it. So you should not automate it. Another thing is UI, look and feel, colors. How do you automate it? So if I have a button, और button का बहुत सारा rules है, that its border should be dark black, its background color should be grey, text should be this, text font should be some other. If I automate it, there will be a page of code to automate this. Whereas I can simply, with my eyes, I can simply open that page and see. Within seconds, I can do it. Right? So I should not automate this sort of things where I need to verify this UI, color, size, and all this. Similarly, there will be scenario which manual effort will take much more time than automation. Like if I have to tell you to print entire links on the page, or hit all the links on that page and see what is the response code, or all links are working or not. So if I have to do it manually, will I be able to do it? A page around on an average has around 500 to 700 links. First you will have to extract all the 700 links through UI. You will have to hit each and every link, see what is the response. Right? Instead, you can automate it. How? So HTML, we all have seen HTML. All links are contained in A tag. So HTML has an A tag. All links are in A tag. You can get all the elements, all the URLs in the A tag. Once you get that URL, through automation, you can keep on hitting those URLs in a recursive manner, in an iterative manner. And each URL will give you a response code. You need to just capture that response code. So हम लोग ping करते हैं ना command prompt में IP config कि जैसा ping करते हैं, ping this IP or ping this site. वैसे you need to just ping through your automation code and it will give you a return response code 201, 20, 200, 401, 404 and all those. And you just need to capture that response code. And based on that response code, you can tell कि ये site चल रहा है नहीं चल रहा है. This site has a redirect, this site doesn't have a redirect. It will take hardly 2 minutes for you to automate that entire page, and you can probably reuse for other pages as well. So you got my concepts. You need to understand all these things, complexities first. कि मुझे क्या automate करना है, क्या automate नहीं करना. Otherwise, I will lose. मैं दिन भर सिर्फ एक ही टेस्ट केस automate करता रहूँगा, and when the time comes for it to run, it will fail. Because my application has changed, or it is taking more time for my automation suite to run.
So जिसका maintenance कम in future.
Right. Right.
वही टेस्ट बेसिस
राइट सो ये सब चीज़ें आइडेंटिफाई करनी पड़ती
वो तो टेस्ट लीड डिसाइड करते हैं हम लोग क्या
है
है
यू विल बिकम टेस्ट लीड समडे
हाँ
राइट सो यू नीड टू नो दिस ठीक है then Selenium as I told Selenium comes in the form of libraries but there are various other things associated with Selenium as well. So Selenium basically has 4 components or 4 versions as they say or 4 types as they say. So one was RC remote control, one was WebDriver that you have used, one is IDE Selenium IDE and other is Grid, right? So RC is absolute now, it was remote control, it had fewer libraries and it needed some server to be run on your machine to in order to run those test cases. So that was RC, it's absolute, no one uses it, we will not be studying. Not much difference between WebDriver and RC in terms of scripting. Okay, that is gone. ID. Sorry, I told RC na. RC and WebDriver, there is not much difference. Then comes ID, Selenium ID. Have you used Selenium ID? You? It's a very powerful tool. People don't realize the capability of ID. ID is simple, a plugin in Firefox. It's only for Firefox. It's not for other browsers. It's only for Firefox. It's a very powerful tool. It is not used in industry anywhere. In interviews probably there will be hardly any questions on ID. No one will be interested whether you know ID or not. But you should always remember that ID will be very handy when it comes to your day-to-day activities, especially manual testing. Automation तो WebDriver करेगा, but when you do manual testing, there are some tasks or part of your test cases which you can automate. Like there are big forms to fill, which has 50 fields. So if I have to go and fill all those fields manually, it will take me 5 minutes to fill all those 50 fields. I am wasting my 5 minutes. Instead, it has a record and playback. ID is a record and playback. So I can record the first time that I am filling that form. I can record it, and when it's the actual time to execute, I can, instead of writing it manually, filling that form manually, I can just click on play button and it will fill the entire form for me.